Speaking English fluently is one thing, but speaking it naturally, that's a far more delightful art, not stiff, not forced, and certainly not robotic. I do not know what you are talking about. That sounds like it came from a Victorian telegram. Let's loosen it up a little. I don't know what you're talking about. Now we're talking. Let's explore how you can sound more like a native speaker without sounding like you're trying to. Native English speakers almost always use contractions in daily conversation. Not I am, but I'm. Not she will, but she'll. Not do not, but don't. And yes, even should not have become shouldn't have. Quite the mouthful, but rather charming, isn't it? Now compare this. I am going to the store because I do not have any food. I'm going to the store because I don't have any food. You see the difference? One sounds like a line from an essay, the other sounds like something you'd actually say while grabbing your keys and heading out the door. Contractions aren't sloppy, they're a hallmark of natural speech. They help your words glide together instead of marching stiffly in single file. Fluency is about flow, not formality. If you avoid contractions, you may sound overly formal, even robotic. Not wrong, just unnatural, rather like reading a poem aloud one syllable at a time. So go ahead, contract. Say, I'm, we're, you'd, he'll, they've. Your speech will sound smoother, more confident, and more like the real conversational English you hear all around you. English is spoken in chunks, not word by word. When you speak word by word, it sounds robotic, mechanical, as if you're reading from a queue of index cards. I was walking home when I saw a dog wearing sunglasses. But when you break your sentence into thought groups, small, meaningful units, it suddenly flows, like music. I was walking home when I saw a dog wearing sunglasses. Yes, that's a real sentence, and yes, the dog was probably cooler than I've ever been. These little pauses, they add rhythm to your speech, they make it easier for your listener to follow along, and most importantly, they make you sound, well, human. Thought groups are natural breaks, usually at punctuation, but not always. They mark one idea, then another. It's like speaking in breaths rather than a single gust of wind. Try this yourself. Take a sentence, read it slowly, and feel where you'd naturally pause, where one thought ends and another begins. Remember, fluency isn't about speed, it's about clarity and flow. When you pause in the right places, you don't just sound better, you make people want to keep listening. Natural English has music, not a monotone hum, but a melody. Peaks and valleys, highs and lows. You rise when you ask something, are you okay? And you fall when you finish, I'm fine. That gentle rise and fall? That's called intonation. It shows emotion, helps meaning, and makes your speech sound alive. A flat tone? That's for robots and voicemail menus. To hear these options again, press 1. But you're not a robot. Let your voice rise and fall like waves on the sea. Let it breathe. Do you like it? I don't know. That's interesting. It's not just about sounding expressive, it's about being understood, because in English, how you say something can completely change its meaning. Now listen to the difference. You're going. You're going. You're going. Practice reading out loud with feeling. Think of the sentence not as words, but as a story. Each phrase has its own emotional curve. Ride it. English speakers adore phrasal verbs. We're simply obsessed. We'll say walk in instead of enter, call it off instead of cancel, give up instead of surrender. It's not just habit, it's flavour. Let's look at some quick swaps. Formal to fluent. Let us commence the project. Let's kick things off. I will investigate the issue immediately. I'll look into it right away. We should postpone the event. We should put it off. Phrasal verbs are like secret handshakes. If you use them naturally, people know you get it. They're short, snappy, and totally everyday. It's the everyday phrases that make your English sparkle. Learn them, use them, sprinkle them in like sugar in tea. Let's look at another one. He finalized the deal and departed afterward. He wrapped up the deal and headed out afterward. Sure, departed and finalized sound polished, but wrapped up and headed out? That's the kind of language you'll hear in everyday conversations, more casual, more approachable. Don't just study phrasal verbs, play with them, use them in voice notes, in journal entries, and even while talking to yourself. The more you use these phrases, the more relaxed and fluent you'll sound, because when you speak like people actually speak, you belong. Now this might surprise you, but fillers are not the enemy. In fact, they can actually make you sound more real, more relaxed, more human. Fillers like, well, and like add rhythm. They give you a moment to think, and sometimes they help the conversation feel more natural. Here's how they show up in everyday speech. I'm not really sure. It depends on the weather. Well, I guess she kind of misunderstood what I said. See, a few well-placed fillers can soften your tone. They let you pause without sounding robotic. But beware, a dash is charming, a flood is chaotic. Think of fillers like seasoning. Just enough can make your speech sound natural. Too much, and it just becomes noise. You don't have to eliminate fillers completely. Just be intentional. Use them when they help, not when they hide your message. The best way to sound natural? Shadow native speakers. It's like learning to dance. Watch the experts and copy their moves. Watch movies, listen to podcasts, and catch interviews. Then repeat what you hear. Match their rhythm, tone, and pronunciation.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me. It might feel a little silly at first. It's just you in your living room mimicking someone on screen, but trust me, it's powerful. When you mirror someone's speech, you're not just learning words. You're soaking in style, the rhythm, the pauses, the emphasis, the things that make their speech sound fluid.
I can't believe this. This is Emma's first Thanksgiving.
I can't believe this.
Okay. God, what a great day.
What a great day. Start with small phrases. Repeat them aloud, matching the emotion behind them. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. You're absorbing the sound of English, not just the meaning, and that's how you build a more authentic, confident speaking style. Over-articulating every syllable makes you sound stiff. It's like you're trying too hard. Instead of saying, "Did you eat yet?" try saying it like this, "Did you eat yet?" See, you've just made it sound more natural. Less effort, more flow. This isn't sloppy, it's natural. English loves shortcuts, and in real-life conversations, it's how people speak. Let's try a few more. Instead of, "What are you doing?" say, "What you doing?" Try, "Let me see it," instead of, "Let me see it." Say, "What's your name?" rather than, "What is your name?" Swap, "I do not know what to do," for, "I don't know what to do." When you relax your mouth and let your speech flow more freely, you sound less formal, more confident, and way more natural. Remember, relax your mouth, not your mind. Your thoughts should always stay sharp, but your mouth, let it ease up. To sound like a native, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be fluid, expressive, and you. English is not just a language, it's a rhythm, a tone, a feel. And you're getting the hang of it already. Found this helpful? Share it, save it, and subscribe for more lessons. And remember, natural English isn't a performance, it's a conversation.